I was 6 years old, my father and I came to our very first silent understand. We were at a neighbor's, watching the soap, on our way back home. My eyes had perked up suddenly. One of the lead characters walking onto the screen. I had exclaimed, "Wow, he's beautiful." Everyone had turned to me then. For a very quiet beat, their eyes assessing me, as though this little boy in front of all of them could have just expressed his admiration for a male. With a chuckle, my father broke the silence first, exclaiming, "Now, son, men don't call other men beautiful. You know that." All of 6, I responded. But why can't I? Look at him. It's true. My father shook his head and we walked back into the street. I turned to my father, watching me. Even then I knew.
For some reason, I've always felt like we hold emotions in our hair.
This current hair that I have now started out with one side of my head sort of shaved.
We went over to a friend's dorm and we just started cutting, and I was pretty much bald for a good, I would say about 6 months.
Definitely it changes. I think if you have short hair as a woman, some guys definitely perceive that differently. It's not typical, so it got a lot of attention from random people.
My mom, she pulled me aside and she was very serious. And she said, "It's okay if you're a lesbian."
For whatever reason, people started to question what my sexual orientation was more.
I felt like I finally kind of came into my womanhood without any hair. All there was just me. I'm a woman, whether I look like it or not. Roses are red, violets are blue. This is the reason I no longer need shampoo.
I work for the Department of Family and Protective Services. We have a very strict